Well, I'm excited to get away later this month. We're taking a cruise, a trip we booked with the vacation store and the cruise company.
Oh, yeah, we've been hearing a lot about it.
Oh, yeah.
Mike's counting down. In this Travel Tuesday, how you can be like Mike and why it's smart to let a pro help you plan.
Leisure travel specialist Diane McVicker making her first appearance on the Morning Blend this year.
Happy New Year.
Good to see you, Diane.
Happy New Year, Diane.
Listen, I didn't, I'm not a huge planner, so we didn't book this trip too far in advance. We only booked it, what, 45 days, maybe?
Not even.
Not even 45
Not
days
even,
out.
just 3 weeks ago.
Well, I think it was about that long. But there are benefits to booking early.
There are.
What are the benefits to booking a trip early, way in advance of when you're leaving?
Well, a lot of times people don't know where they want to go. So, that you had an idea. I brought up the cruise, the special, and you said, well, that sounds pretty good. If you have a really great deal last minute, that's wonderful. But there's a lot of people who need to save for a vacation. That's the most important thing. If you book it in advance, we have a lot of people who put down $50 a month or $100 a month so that by the time this trip arrives, they're not going, oh my God, it's draining my checking account or my credit card, is got a balance on it. You pay a little bit a month, and it's just more beneficial.
Well, some people might not even realize payment plans.
They are available.
Like that will blow a lot of minds.
Yeah.
Are there any other benefits to booking early? I mean, can you save a little bit of money?
You can
you save
generally.
hassle and that sort of thing along the way? I guess it depends on where you're going and what you want to do.
We have a lot of group space, and that doesn't mean that you're traveling with a group. People think, oh gosh, no, I don't want to travel with a group. But you can take advantage of the pricing of that group. You never have to see those people again. I mean, you'll notice them, obviously, but you're not necessarily traveling with them. So you can take advantage of the group pricing. Right. If it's a group, my point is they usually book anywhere from 8 months to a year in advance.
Sure.
So that pricing is going to be there all year long. And if you can jump in on that's another reason to come see us is because we have so many groups out there. You can just jump into one of theirs and get a really low price.
You have a lot of contacts. You have a lot of industry contacts. You have a lot of ways to save money. And I think in today's internet world, people are quick to jump on one of these websites, book a trip on their own. They say, I'm going to cut out the agent because I want to save some money, right? What are the fees associated with a travel agent?
None. That's the best part. There are no fees. Most of the time, like what I just said about going into a group, we've got like shipboard credit, or we've got a free dinner at one of the specialty restaurants that they can take advantage of, or maybe there is a spa treatment that they can take advantage of. So if you're booking that on your own online, more than likely there is not the extra that's being given to you.
Well, I got a booking my cruise for you guys. I got some.
You got some ship credit.
Ship credit, yeah.
Exactly. And the other thing is, do you really?
No, I know, she gets excited here.
Do you really want to spend days and hours of trying to figure out where you want to go just to find out that, oh, I have to leave on that date, and oh, it's a little bit more than I wanted, and geez, hours people spend. You come in and see me, we can decipher in a very short period of time what you can afford. After you've given me an idea of where you want to go, I can tell you where you want to go. That didn't sound very nice, but I can tell you where you want to go in a very short period of time.
Well, if you've never been there, you don't know. I mean, that's the thing about it.
And we have.
And you have.
If I've not been there, I can tell you that Kim has been there, or Jen has been there, or Dana, or Chris. Somebody has been to this destination, so we can give you a clear indication of what you're getting into.
When we're talking about the fees, it doesn't cost people anything more to go through a travel agent because the resorts, the cruise lines, they pay you for sending travelers to their destinations.
And I'll tell you, if you called Royal Caribbean today and you wanted to buy that cruise, you bought that cruise through me, I gave you the price, and you picked up the phone, you called Royal Caribbean, you're going to get exactly the same price. But you got ship credit.
But I got ship credit. And I didn't have to do any of the work.
Right. Yeah. You kind of gave me an idea of what you liked. You heard what I liked. I've got some really great deals again today.
Okay,
but you don't have to do the work.
Let's go to the deals.
Okay.
This is how I learned about my trip.
So they're talking about these deals, and Mike goes, "Whoa, that sounds good." And then
sign me
she's
up.
trying to leave, and he goes, "No, I was serious.
Oh,
I really want to go on that cruise." So maybe we'll do the same for somebody at home right now.
And here's a perfect example of why to come see me. I have 2 cruises on February 19th. One is a 6-night cruise and one is a 7-night cruise. The 6-night cruise is $629. It leaves from Florida on Princess Cruise Lines, Belize, Cozumel, and Roatan. Fabulous itinerary.
Those are the day stops.
But on Royal Caribbean, I have a 7-night cruise for $100 more. That's leaving out of Galveston. but there's like a $250 air differential.
From Galveston to Fort Lauderdale?
Right.
Yeah.
So it is less expensive to pay $100 more to take that 7-day
And
cruise
get one more night.
than the 6-night. You would not know
Yeah.
that if you went online and tried to figure that one out yourself.
Or if you did figure it out, it'd take you a long time to get to that
it
point.
would.
Or I could, you know, plan a staycation and spend as much on a hotel room in our neck of the woods every night as what I could spend per night on
And not
a
even
cruise
getting
ship
meals
inter-
for it or entertainment.
This
It's
is-
$100 a day, people.
Right. What if our viewers don't want to go on a cruise? Do you
Okay.
ever have deals for other getaways?
All inclusives. You know, people like those too because you don't have to. Am I screaming?
No,
Am I talking
no,
loud?
no, you're not. No. You're passionate.
I'm excited.
We
She's
call
one
that
of the most
passion.
naturally energetic human beings on the planet. So what else? You
Okay,
said
but I have
all-inclusive.
all-inclusive resorts, and those are fairly inexpensive. Not inexpensive. They're going to cost you about the same for like a 6-night cruise, about $1,000. Now the air may not be as great. Excuse me.
And it depends
Where's my
on
water? No.
It depends on where you go too, right? Because Mexico,
does depend on where
Mexico,
you
the
go.
flights are cheaper than if you were to go to
But
somewhere
they
else
may
in the
not
Caribbean.
have as great air last minute.
Right, but this is right. If we're bringing it back to where we started, it's about the benefits of planning early.
Right.
But maybe you're like Mike, and you just say, "Listen,
Let me do it for you."
Let me. I just need to get away, Diane. It's gonna get cold. I just want to go." She can help with that too. But really, I think if we boil it down, it's working with a pro is smart, and it doesn't cost you anything
Right.
extra. That to me is what this visit.
Bottom line,
Well, it
it's
saves you
not
time.
going to cost you to come and see me.
It's the
Or
time.
pick up the phone. If you don't want to come in, pick up the phone.
Okay, 402-339-6800. That's what you're dialing. If you'd rather send an email, info@thecruisecompany.com will get you there as well. And then if you've known they've been in Omaha for a long, long time.
Over
but
30 years.
Last year you moved, so now you're near 141st and Q.
It's
So
just
that's
another
where-
5 minutes up the road.
on down Q Street.
It's a really pretty office, though.
Thank you, Diane.
Thanks,
Good
Diane.
to see
You're welcome.
you.
It's good to see you too.
Happy New Year.
Happy New
Well,
Year.
I'll see you after the cruise too. I won't
I
see you
can't
before
wait to
then.
hear what you think.
I'll send you
I
pictures.
know.
We'll talk
oh,
about
I'm
it.
sure he will.
That's
send
right. I'll
pictures.
send a lot of pictures. Still ahead, keeping the blues alive.